Let's play episode 1, A Great Start. Welcome to my first Let's Play. This video is aimed at maybe newer players or just if you want to chill out. I'm still pretty new at creating videos, so hopefully you would still enjoy this one. I've had many worlds over the years, but it's always nice to start fresh. So I thought that I would create a new world and just show a few things of what I usually do when I start a new world. Whenever I start, I put it in hard and survival and no cheats. For the world type, just do default, and I think I just did VanderzoneMC. For the seed, you can just leave this blank, or if you want to use the same seed, you can type that as well. Now we wait for the world to generate. And I forgot to turn my shaders off because my computer is too slow to run these smoothly. It's not too bad, but it's a little bit framey. It's actually a really nice seed. We've got a desert here, got the grass plains, got a bit of water, looks really nice. So the first thing we need to do is find a tree. Also, as you're running along, grab some seeds by hitting the... whatever those things are called. Alright, now punch the nearest tree and get some wood. That's what you want to start with. I'm sure everyone knows this by now, but I'll go through it anyway. Then you need to put it into your crafting and create some logs, and then you just drag those vertically to create some sticks. I did that a bit quick actually. Now we keep punching trees, just to get a bit more wood. And now we should be able to create our first axe. 2 sticks, and then 3 planks will create your first axe. And now we can chop trees faster. Chop a few more trees if you can find them. And then take your crafting table. Did I say to make a crafting table? It's just 4 planks. In the crafting window, which you can press E to get to. Now we can create another axe. No, we want to create a pick for later so that we can get some stone, and then we can make stone tools, which are much stronger. Well, a little bit stronger, and they work faster as well. Take your crafting bench with you to the next tree. If you like, you can also plant a tree back there again, but you don't have to. Now chop some more trees. Hopefully I press record. And luckily we found some pumpkins as well. Pumpkins are good for lighting. And that's really about all, I think. Usually I just use them as pumpkin lights, and it's kind of good because you can add some torches to them, and then you can use them as ground lighting, which is quite handy, and then put some carpet over them if they're a bit ugly. Now we have to unfortunately kill some sheep. We need 3 wool and 3 planks to make our first bed, so then we don't have to hide through the night. Luckily, there are lots of sheep around here, so we just need 3 white sheep, or any of the same colour. So then we have 3 white wool, and we can make our first bed with 3 wood planks and 3 wool. Take our crafting bench with us again. And luckily here we find some coal, and we also need just some stone, which we will create into our first stone pickaxe, which is Basically all you need the wood pickaxe for is just to make a stone one, then you can probably throw that away. Now we'll also get this, what's it called again? Coal, that's what we need. Coal you can use as a fuel, and you can also make torches out of it. So it's very useful to find coal straight away. If you don't find coal straight away, you can also just burn some wood logs, and that will turn into charcoal, which you can also make into torches, just with stick and a charcoal. Or you can do a stick and a coal to make a torch. Just grabbing all this because it is very useful later. Especially as we have just begun. We won't go in here because there's probably mobs in there and we're definitely not ready for mobs yet. Or bad guys. Are they mobs or bad guys? I don't know. Bit more stone just for some other tools. I'll upgrade all the tools then to stone. All you really need to start is the pickaxe, the axe, and then a spade is useful. I find that you don't really need the sword, as you can just use the axe if you need to defend yourself. You can make a sword if you like, but you don't really need it. Just save the sword until you get some iron later on. Now we're just making a spade with 2 sticks and 1 stone at the top. Now I think we need more wood, as I think it is actually probably about halfway through the first day. You can tell by looking up at this where the sun is. As we have a bed, we don't really have to worry too much, but if you don't have a bed, then you'll need to create a shelter for the night. Usually for the night time, I just create a shelter with a torch in it, and then I just dig down and do some mining at night if I don't have a bed straight away. But we were lucky to find some sheep. And we can also use the sheep as our first food source. Now we create some we'll create some torches, which we will need for the nighttime. And now we have some food. And while that's cooking, we can go off and get a little bit more wood. Just get as much wood as you can for the first night or for later on, because it is very useful. And replant the tree, if you like. I go around punching these leaves because you get seeds for them, and then you can actually plant crops later on. So if you're just wandering around, you may as well punch some of these plants on the ground, and then you get free seeds, which you plant and they turn into wheat. We'll do that a bit later, but we have got enough food for now anyway with all this sheep. Clear this last tree off. I'm surprised I can actually reach that whole tree from here, so I actually went and got some dirt so I could pillar up and clear it off, but I'd actually already got rid of it, which is handy. Yep, you can see as the leaves are decaying that you've already gotten rid of all of the bits of the tree. If you leave one bit of wood in there, the tree will just stay there and look terrible. So our sheep is all cooked, or mutton. Do they even call it mutton anymore? Maybe they do. They probably call it lamb. And now we take our workstations and we can create a hidey hole or a mini base in this mountain. This is probably the easiest way of creating a very first day starter base. You only really need a 3x3 square dugout for your first base, as you can fit your bed and your workstations and a chest in there. And then if you're stuck in there at night, you can then just dig down. That's what I usually do at night. So just dig the 3x3, and we got some more coal. I always forget what that's called. Yeah, just make a really small door, and we'll put I think we'll probably put a fence in there and a trapdoor for later. If you put a trapdoor at the top, mobs can't even walk through it anyway. So now we create a chest to store our stuff. And then we can put down our furnace for any other cooking we need to do. And just put some fuel in it. Ready to go. And empty all your stuff into the chest that you're not going to use straight away. I like to have the kind of pick as number 1 and then the spade as number 2 and the axe as 3. And you can just press 1, 2 or 3, or you can scroll up and down on your mouse wheel. I got into the habit of opening inventory, and then you can kind of, I flick around and use number 3 as my common item. You can also burn wood for charcoal if you need any additional torches. When you're mining, you do need quite a few torches, so that's why we need so much wood. Now I have to figure out how to make so that's a fence, and the gate is then 2 sticks on the side. So just make some more sticks. 2 sticks and then 2 planks to make a gate. And you can use that as the door, because the doors can actually be broken by mobs, whereas fence gates cannot. And now we'll just create a trapdoor and then put that on the top. And mobs can't see you through the trapdoor, and also they can't walk through, but you can still walk through, which is very handy. And then you can just close it down at night. We do have a bed though, so we're pretty good in here. So first mini house complete. And now we can sleep for the night. More adventures tomorrow. This is just a very quick first episode. Hope you enjoyed watching. The first day.